Yo, yo, yo. Ah! Hold on, I'm trying to get music on. Let's see. Lo-fi, synth wave, bossa. What's a bossa? Let's go for some jazz. I'm in a jazz mood. That's really loud. Awesome. Yo! How are y'all doing? Hold on, I have to open Twitch. Alright, how are we looking? How are we looking? Good looking? I said, how are we looking? I'm not signed into Twitch. Excuse me. What are you talking about? Hold on, I don't know my Twitch password. Yo, how are y'all doing, bro? I'm not gonna lie, it's been a minute since I started to stream, since I streamed, so my apologies, guys. But we're back. Let's see, my password is 27. I'm kidding. Why the fuck would I tell you guys? Twitch username doesn't exist. Yes, it does. Nothing wrong with being a little autistic. Alright, and then because I am very unique. Let's see. Awesome. Hold on, making sure this is all good. Sweet. All right, y'all, how we doing? I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know what the plan is for today. I haven't played Master Duel in a minute because it's been like cancer. So I don't know if I really want to play that. Let me just make sure this is good. Hold on. Is good. Oh no, it's good. It's good. We Gucci in here. All right, let me wait for someone. It's fine. Who cares? Okay. But yeah, I haven't played Master Duel in like a minute, so I don't know if I really want to be playing like that. All right, you know what? We'll do it like a game. We'll do a game and see how bad it is. If it's really that bad, I will do something else. But this is a TCG channel, so of course we'll be talking about TCGs. Like, what the fuck else would we be doing? Alright. I forgot. Wait, what is Squiddy doing here? Good gravy. Why did I put that? There's an age? No, what? The keep up monkey. There's no chat. Who are you keeping me safe from? All right, guys. I am not doxing myself. Cancel. Do I? Oh my god. Did he? Why? Does it matter? Oh my god. Are we actually doing this right now? Did he? What? I don't actually care, to be honest. What are the minor outlie? Okay. I am 35 years old, yes. I'm a 35-year-old from outlying islands. Alright. Yeah, I haven't played Master in a minute. There's probably been like 2 or 3 updates since I've played. Which shield is being destroyed? This is Millennium Shield, of course. I love these little quizzes, by the way. I think they're very cute. Yo, why is this being annoying? I don't have Twitch chat open. What the flip? You don't have to be annoying, you know what I mean? You don't gotta be annoying, man. It's okay. I am but a streaming novice. But yeah, I haven't done it in a minute, so I know like people, you know, might not show up right away, which is whatever. I don't really care. I want to see if we can... Okay, if I open Dueling Book, we'll just have to do this. By the way, guys, for those who watch the Forbidden series, dude, not next week, but the week after, dude, it's It's gonna be hot. Like, you guys are gonna love it. Let me tell you. It might be the best episode yet. From my perspective, not from anyone else's. Yo, it's been a minute. I haven't played. Holy crap. Oh my god. What's even in the shop right now? Millennium Selection. Each of your 5 bundles equal 1 access. Ooh. Okay, that's cool. Okay, I was gonna say, it's nice to get back, like, how you can't get accessories once they, this is actually a cool way of doing it. Yes, okay. You know what? +3 to Konami. That was actually a really good change. That's really cool. Okay. Because it means, like, you can get things that expire. That's actually really good. That's a really good change. I'm actually kind of surprised they did that. I'm pretty surprised they did that. Very good change. Oh my god, I forgot. Hecka Hands are out. I love the Hecka Hand scars. They're very cool. Is that all that's in this? Lucia. Oh, crap. Is Regina in Master Duel? I would have to assume. What the fuck? Argo Stars. You'll never catch my white anus on Argo Stars. Yuck. That's actually kind of crazy, man. That's a really good change. Alright. Alright, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what's, like, good right now. So let's actually, like, is the Pendulum out? The Pendulum is not out. Whoop. This card came out, what is it? The Pendulum came out technically this week in Master, no, technically last week, I guess. Last weekend was the first weekend in the TCG for, Blazing Dominion, so I guess it makes sense. Well, this deck is butt then, so. What's even good in Master right nowadays? I haven't played because I just don't care. That's a good question, actually. I actually don't know. I was gonna play this for a minute, but this is a lot of URs. It's not a lot, but it's enough to where I don't really want to do it. What is this? Oh, I remember. It's been a minute. All right, let's just play a couple games. I'm in I haven't played. I'm in silver. Dude, I'm in silver. Dude, what are we doing? I'm in silver. Ew. Yucky. Oh, that's actually annoying. Because it means the games are going to be even more boring because I'm playing against Diddy decks. You playing a Diddy deck? I don't respect Diddy decks. As a Diddy deck player myself. Alright, here we go. I'm probably going to do like a couple games. I don't think I can do this. I don't think I'm mentally ready for this. Yeah, I just haven't played Master. I don't know. I'd rather just play the TCG. Or, I don't know, do anything else. But I've also been, like, kind of busy, so, yeah, it's okay, I don't need to explain myself. Alright, the music sounds, like, really loud. Or I'm autistic, which, honestly, it might just be both. Alright, let's just do this. Let's combine the tabs. Alright, a little easier for me now. Alright. Oh, what? Oh my god. I hate Invoked. I'm kidding. Nowadays, bro, who cares, bro? It's Invoked. I'm gonna invoke you. Alright. Summon the... also, the alt art, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing? It's not that good, I promise. That's it? Silver, am I right? Alright, what do we even do here? Normal? Yo, my headphones just turned off. Bro. I haven't... Dude, whatever, man. Oh, are we back? We're back. I never left. I mean, we're just gonna step Drasty and pass. We're gonna set up Drasty and pass. This deck is so bad without the new support. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Adastria, or like the Equip spell, that card is so broken. Like, that card is actually so good. Without that card, this deck is just so butt. What the flip? Golem Aruru. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, this dodges it. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. This is nice. I love Witchcrafters, so I actually know what this card is. That's funny. It also, like, adds it back to the standby phase. Very funny card. Also beautiful. Beautiful card. Cool. Great. Now I have to use this. Or we could just not care. What are my thrust targets? Let's see. Dude, I'm like so tapped out of Master Duel. Oh, I mean. What else would we be adding? Am I right? Activate track. Add engraver. Discard Larry. I mean, we just win. Silver, am I right? Take me back. I said take me back. Honestly, like, don't get me wrong. I love the Fiendsmith cards. I thought Moon was the worst part about these cards. With that being said, having to click like 20 buttons just to resolve a basic Fiendsmith combo is just not it in the Big 26. I'm gonna be honest. Like, this is like, there's just so many clicks I have to do just to do this. Yes, I am lazy. Ding dong, ding 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 ding. Equip me. Oh my god, can Fim BC just admit defeat? It's over, buddy. You summoned your Witchcrafter. It's over, buddy. Is this game? 54... 54, 54, 50, 50, 54. Wow, this is just game. Battle? Unless he has a Bestial. Guys, he's not gonna have Bestials, relax. Actually, even if he did, we can, like, I mean, he can kind of play around. No, never mind. He just loses. GG's, bucko. I love it. I love these cards. Like, oh my god. And again, just so the records show, I was playing this deck before the support even got, like, revealed. Like, I've been on this deck. Like, this deck is awesome. I fucking love this deck. I love, like, sea summoning. I just love everything about it. It's just so awesome. And now a bunch of tryhards are gonna be on my deck playing D-Shifter and D-Fisher in their main. Like, flip you, man. Don't play toxic cards, my non-toxic deck. Like, dude, it's flipping, like, it's Doom Z. Like, don't be lame about it. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to do this. But whatever, man. Dude, I can't wait to go to Silver 3. Oh yeah. Do I need to put... Oh, my God. I got DC'd. You already know it, man. Oh, wrong one. What is this one? It's El Macho. No. Get him out of here. Let's bring out Vector. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, I need to get, like... I think there are emotes, actually. Are there emotes on here? Let's find out. Oh my God, there are. I have some emojis, some emotes. Oh, that's so funny. Once we get more people on Twitch, I'll be able to, like, add more cute stuff for people to engage with chat. Unfortunately, YouTube's, like, boring. You cannot add custom emojis, unfortunately. I can do polls and Q&As, which is the bare minimum, I suppose. What the flip? A real deck? What the flip? What the fuck? Sure. Radiant's cool. Dog, I still can't get over... I can't get over the limit... Oh. That's interesting. I can't get over the limit of Chant. Like, what? Why? Why was Chant to 1? That crap makes no sense. The deck was so bad. Like, it only punishes, like, my problem with hitting cards like that, it's like hitting prayers to 1. Like, you're hitting, like, I understand the combo piles are the problem with these strategies, but, like, bringing Chant or prayers to 1 is killing Pure. So you're basically, like, I don't want Pure to die. I want the hybrids to die. Like, the Gimmick Puppet Mitsurugi hybrid, that was cancer. That was the definition of cancer. So I'm glad that's gone. But it's like, hitting prayers to 1 wouldn't really change the FTK. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm glad they did that. But it's like, for, like, the Yummy variants, I'd rather you just hit the Synchro 2. What's the point in hitting, like, why are you bringing Chant to 1? Like, the deck's, like, Pure Radiant is already really bricky and bad. I don't think it's that bad of a deck. It's probably like tier 1. Like 2.5, tier 2. Like, it's not the best deck, but it's also not the worst deck. Especially next format, like, you could play a bunch of breakers, and you could play, like, you could play a bunch of breakers, you don't really lose that hard to cool tune. At least, like, the floodgate aspect of it. Like, I feel like that's a really good reason to play Radiant Typhoon. But then they just hit Chant to 1, so then the deck's even more bricky. Like, the deck was already playing, like, tanky and flipping, the shield bearer guy. Like, oh my god, like, it's just so bad, you know what I mean? Like you'd rather just play your engine, not the crappy engine. Alright, what are we doing? How do we not end on a... What? We are really just clicking buttons, aren't we? Alright, I mean... Normal? Like, we don't have the new equip spell, so this doesn't do anything. It's so bad. Like, I flipping hate this. Like, I guess I'm grabbing Raiders. And we're just doing what we did before. Like, you already have Drastio as well. I wish this card was not... I wish each effect was not once per turn, but whatever. Good guys, we're breaking the board. Yes, I would like to equip. I'm gonna equip you. Grab me a Doomderg. Alright, we'll pop this, I guess. Yeah. Activate. Chain this so we can get the repeat. This line is awesome. Like, it's crazy I didn't know about it for the longest time. Pop the trap. There we go. Trap 1. And they scoop. GG's! No, it's crazy. Like, I'm surprised I didn't know that line. The reason I didn't... Alright, wow. Silver 4. Oh, good gravy. Good flipping gravy. Dude, like, I'm not doing this. The reason I thought that was because this card says... Once per turn, you can pop another face-up card you control. It gains attack. And if it battled, it is destroyed at the end of the damage step. So as long as it doesn't battle, it doesn't actually get destroyed. So, that's good. And I think battle means, like, if it attacks, not... Right? I actually don't know the difference. I'm assuming... Actually, I think the battle means if it hits a monster. But you would just attack directly, so it doesn't actually matter. I understand. Also, there's a cute line. I was looking at regionals, and I saw this one list. Let me see if I can actually pull it up. It was actually like I'm not the... I mean, I net deck if I don't know what I'm doing. Let me actually see if I can find the list. It was at the Philly regional. I don't know if I'm able to find it. Let me see if I can. Let's see. Philly. This one. Fourth place was a Doom Z player. Yeah, here's his list. Let's see if you guys can see it, right? Yeah. All right, this is his list, right? It was by Anthony Zhu, so shout out to this guy. I really like this list. He was playing this card, Dark Ceruvian Isfril, and he was playing this because you can if this card is Exceed Summon, you can activate this effect during the battle phase. Exceed monsters you control gain attack equal to the rank times 100. So basically, you could summon this. I think it was Jupiter. Yeah, because after you use the Terminus, only Power Patrons can attack. So you summon Jupiter. Jupiter has the effect where if you have 3 equips, he becomes 65. So then he's a rank 8, so he goes to 75 off this card. He goes to 75 off this card, and then if he has Doomdirk under him, you can do it for another. It's 85. It's 8500. It's 8500. And because of the pendulum, you just have so much access to rank 8s. So like you can just make like if you need a guarantee lethal, you could. It's not the I don't think it's the greatest of lines because you're committing a lot of resources. But if you can get to this, you could just OTK it with one shot. If you can't if you don't want to obviously go on for the next turn. So I thought that line was really cute. I also like it because he's not on the Utopic Future stuff, which I think is really bad, especially in the Super Volley. But you can make Utopic Future, which I love this card. This card's awesome. This card's also really cool because you can't target other cards you control. So if we have Destruction up, they can't target it. So like it's a lot harder out. And because Dracotale's out of the format, we don't have to worry about Urgula popping it. Because no one's gonna be playing Dracotale. So back removal there's actually not a lot of back removal in the next format. Because I think Rico's the card, the Cool Tune guy. One of the Cool Tune guys can pop back row and monsters, but they have to target. So if we activate this and we have Utopic Future up, they can't target this with like Rico or something. So it just makes it's so good. It's so fucking good. So yeah, what is it? I was probably gonna I wouldn't say copy. I was gonna net deck this deck. Pretty much the only thing I would change. Let's see, what would I change? I like the one Medius because sometimes off Terminus, this can have any Dark Fairy, which is usually Vidoleum, which gets you access to the Pendulum guy. It lets you reborn it, and then summon Jupiter, and then do that cool stuff. Really good into a board, by the way. But sometimes you just want Medius as just another extension. What was it? It's also just a searchable normal summon. I don't hate it. I actually don't like. Also, I have a Starlight rare of Medius, so I actually want to use it. So it also gives me an excuse to use it. I've been saying this for the longest time. I think 2 Amalth is fine. We don't need 3. So I think 2-1. I think having 6 normals is fine. So you just replace the 3rd Amalth for Medius, which makes your Terminus a little better. So yeah. Also too, Fua's, I don't know. I think people are probably still gonna main Fua. It just depends on the direction Cool Tune goes. I don't think it's gonna go in a combo direction, but Fua's still gonna get you 1 to 2 draws. So it's not you know what I mean? It's not terrible. But Fua's not that good against this deck. It's also not that good against Cool Tune. So it's I could see a world where Fua just gets out of the main, which I think is hilarious. Which I think is also a good sign of a format. I think it's a really good sign of genuinely, if I'm being so for real right now, if Cool Tune just was 2 tiers lower on its toxicity scale, I think we'd have a really good format. I think the format would be awesome. I guess also, I hope if Ripper was also banned, that'd be nice, and then all the floodgates. But other than those 2 things, the format would be awesome. Because I don't care if Cool Tune's the best deck. I just don't like what it does. It has perfect knowledge. It has a floodgate aspect to it. If it just didn't have, if I had to choose, if it just didn't have hand knowledge, I think I'd be completely fine with the deck. Genuinely, I wouldn't have. And it got rid of the floodgate aspect. If it got rid of those 2 things, I think it'd be a completely defined deck. I wouldn't care at all. Even if one of those things just didn't exist, I wouldn't really care. Mainly the hand knowledge. I think hand knowledge is way too broken. But yeah, if we just got rid of that, I would be completely fine with the format. I think this format's looking really good. Not a lot of toxicity. And it's actually unfortunate because this deck plays the most toxicity. Like D Shifter, D Fisher, like I don't want to have to play these cards, but you're really gonna have to. It's really unfortunate because if you activate this against Cool Tune, they're in a really bad spot because none of their cards trigger if they're sent to the. They're only triggered if they're sent to the graveyard. They're not triggered if they're banished. That's why he's also on Retaliating Sea. But the reason I also like a Retaliating Sea is you could technically use it going second if they chain Cool Tune Synchro during your turn. It's also a 4. So it's actually technically an extender because like we can use it to make Deoctress technically, or Merrymaker. So it's not it can also be an extender. So I actually don't mind it in that aspect. I also don't mind the one Regulus. It's like the problem with this deck in my head is there are just a decent amount of like cards you don't want to draw. You don't really want to draw the Trap. You don't want to draw like Doom Dirk, but I think you have to play it. You don't really want to draw the Power Patron or the Regulus. There's a lot of cards you just don't want to draw. So in my head, we realistically should cut something. Because also, I don't think you want to draw this card, right? You can reveal Power Patron from your extra deck, banish one card from your hand face down, add a special one monster from your deck that mentions that revealed. Except its own. Okay. So I'm assuming so you can't summon itself. Yeah, so this is only good with this, right? I'm just trying to make sure I understand this. Like, why do we play this? I'm not too familiar with the Power Patron cards, that's why. Destroy this, summon a Power Patron from graveyard. Oh, I see. This card's added to the... Oh, I see. It's just an extra extension. I see. Okay. So you activate this, dump the Power Patron guy, add this, activate, reborn, summon this. And this card could banish the top 3, special Jupiter, and then attach a card from your hand. And then if this card's added the extra deck face up, you can add a card. And then, if this card's added, you can add this. Yes, and then we can reveal this, special this. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Because from that, that's a 1-card rank 10. So you can make Varudra, so that's really good. Like, no, that actually makes sense now. Okay, so I would leave this, the Trap, Doomdirg. So, like, honestly, the first thing I would cut is Regulus. Like, but don't get me wrong, Regulus is good because it helps you dodge cards like Droplets. It helps you dodge cards like Droplets, and it helps you, it's also just an Omni. And it's cool, too, because you can equip the the Doom Z, going, like, second, I guess, technically, and then, like, just go plus, so it's a really nice card. But there's just some cards you just don't want to draw. Like, if I was to draw this, and this, it's, like, there's, like, 6 good cards if I draw on multiples I don't feel like it about. But obviously, that's, like, 6 different cards in the deck. Like, realistically, that's not going to happen. But I would still probably play Regulus. It's really good against Droplets, specifically. It's really good against Droplets. It helps you beat that card. Because this deck is not that good against Droplets. It's not that good against... a Super Poly, you don't actually have to worry about. You can play around Super Poly. Like, as long as you're not dumb, you don't lose to Super Poly. Because this is a Warrior Light. This is a Fire Machine. And then Regulus is a Earth Machine. And then, of course, your dudes are machine. But I'm pretty sure... I don't think I see Mud Dragon now. I'm like 80% sure Mud Dragon needs different attributes. No. Yeah. Sorry. Mud Dragon needs different types. So you can't even Mud Dragon the board. So there's like... Realistically, as long as you know you're in board, you don't really care if you get Super Power. Like, Super Power is not going to be live against you. So you don't really care about that. So yeah, low-key, we just need outs to, like, Droplets. Droplets is, like, really good against this deck. It always has been. But realistically, it's fine if we get Droplets. Because we're going to have, like, 2 negates on board. So they're going to have to send at least 2 cards from their hand. And not a lot of the decks right now really have, like, extra guys to send. Like usually you want to send like a power spell you activate after you drop like when you droplets. So it's like there's not a lot of decks right now other than branded that like really want to be doing that. So I don't really mind that much if we get droplets. Also, destruction is still online if we get droplets, which is really cool. And that's pretty much it, actually. One problem with this deck I found is it doesn't have a lot of layered interruption. Not a lot of layered. A lot of it is just on the board. So having hand traps is just really nice. You know what I mean? Obviously, this guy wasn't on hand traps. He was on Retaliating Sea, Droll, Fua, and Crown. Which Crown in this deck does seem really good. But I don't own this card, so I will not be playing it. It is an $80 card that isn't going to win you games on its own. So don't see much point in having it. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I think 2 of every card is fine. My headphones are going to die? Bro, what's wrong, bro? Also, you play Clockwork Knight because you can make it off this if you don't want to make Jupiter. So, yeah. Other than that, the extra deck is very clean. The only thing I would swap out is like maybe this for like maybe Zeus. That's it. But this card's neat to like OTK. So, but yeah, I'm most likely gonna be net decking this because I actually really like this this build. And then the side, I don't really know. The Gamma Seal is interesting. I actually don't hate the Gamma Seal. Because you're just going to equip it later on anyway. And it helps you out, like, Zaylin and stuff. And I don't actually hate the Gamma Seal. I don't hate that at all. I don't know. What is it? For my sneak peeks, I pulled every card except for I need to pull 1 more of Griflario and I need 2 more of the Terminus. Other than that, though, I have every other card I need. So I'm very looking forward to playing this deck this weekend. Very looking forward to it. This deck is just so cool. Again, my only gripe with this deck is it's not a lot of layered interruptions. It's you do just summon a bunch of guys. Like that is what you do. And it's like you do lose the cards like droplets. But at the end of the day, it's like droplets is just annoying. There's not much you really could do with that. I would also probably main deck Ash. I would main deck Ash. I don't know if I would main deck Droll. I think Droll's like really bad this format. I've been saying this. I think Droll's gonna be bad. I guess the only they lost Synchro Overtake. Like Synchro, like unless they hard open Synchro Overtake, Droll's not the worst against Cool Tune. So you can make it. Yo, what's up, Jake? What's going on, bro? I'm back, bro. Hey, man, I told you, bro. I'd be back one day. Yo, Jake, you gonna record today, bro? My headphones are about to die, so I have to go charge them. Let me know if you're good for Tajik. Dude, Dueling Book was like down for like a whole day. Okay, awesome. So I was like really nervous it was gonna be down today, but no, it's up, so we're good. But bro, it was like crazy. I was like, dude, there's no way Dueling Book's gonna be close. Like why? Like, come on, man. Right now we're talking about. Well, I'm talking about to myself because I love Yu-Gi-Oh. We're talking about Doom Z. This is the deck I'm mostly gonna be net decking. This guy got 4th place at the Philly Regional. The only thing I might change is the side deck. I don't know if I like the side deck. I think Nib's only good against like bad decks. Like this card does nothing against like the top 5 decks right now. I don't hate Gamma Seal. I would probably main Ash, and then these. I don't like Solemns, but like low key it's Solemn. You know what I mean? Like, because the problem against Cool Tune is you can't just negate the guy. You have to destroy it too. Is Retaliating Sea worth it? Okay, so here's my reasoning, right? So Retaliating Sea turns off Rotary because it needs to get sent to the graveyard. You know this. So it's not the worst against Cool Tune. The only problem with it is it's bad. Like Synchro Overtake went to 1, so they're not going to be using it as often. And I feel like most good players aren't going to start with the quick play synchro, the quick play spell. So if they hard summon like a name to summon or add a card, Retaliating Sea doesn't actually do anything. So that's the only point where it's like it doesn't really do anything. But having this on board isn't terrible. Also, it's a rank 4. Sorry, it's a level 4. So like it could technically be an extender into like the actress, which I actually don't hate. Like Cool Tune only cares they start. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like realistically, well, this was before the ban list. Realistically, with the ban list, you probably don't main Retaliating Z. Because like it only works if, like you said, it only works from the quick play spell and Synchro Overtake. And like they're gonna be playing 3 copies of Duelist Genesis. But it's, I mean, I guess that's a fair point. So there's only 7 cards in their deck that trigger this. So it's like, well, no, doesn't the field spell also summon from deck? So like, there's only like 8 cards that trigger this, and it's like, most likely, if they're a good player, they are not starting with them. They're going to be starting with their monsters. So realistically, this isn't going to be doing a whole lot. This is also good against Branded. That's the thing. I think Branded is going to be this like the second most popular deck. Yeah. I'm saying like, I don't know if I'm not gonna lie. Anytime I see a replay, I don't see them going. I only see if they need like the extension, but it does summon from deck, I think. Or sorry, yeah, it summons from deck, I think. So if it does, then you can retag see that. Like there's only 8 cards that trigger this. It's only good if they start fusion. That's fair. And fusion just went to 1. That's a fair point. I'm trying to think what other decks like this care about. This is bad against Doom Z. Like realistically, I think we side this. I also think Droll's really bad. I think if I was net deck in this, I would swap out these 6 cards. And obviously Crown. And I would just add in hand traps. Because I think I saw his deck profile. The reasoning he didn't play hand traps was because he wanted high impact cards. Retaliating Siege, Roll, Fua, and Crown are all high impact cards. Ash isn't really. So I could get why not playing Ash, because this deck doesn't care about Fua. It cares about Perulia, not Fua. So it's like, I don't know. The only spells that summon and fuse are Reborn on Fallon. I play Perulia. That's a good point. Perulia seems really good. Right? I mean, against Cool Tune, they're only going to give you like a draw or 2. The problem with the Charmies is none of them are good against Cool Tune. None of them. Fua is only okay against... Perulia is not that good against Branded, right? It's only get like 1 draw. I feel like the Charmies are in like the weak... It's crazy. I think the Charmies are in like the weakest point ever. Like, am I crazy for saying that? Like, the top 3 decks don't care about the Charmies. It's really weird. Like, you'll still get a draw. I mean, obviously, like, at the end of the day, the Charmies are always going to depend on the hand. If you have a good hand into Fua, then yeah, Fua's not going to do anything. But my point is, they don't hard lose the Fua or Perulia. I think this is like one of the biggest formats for that. If they have to start with a Luber, they give 2 minimum. Okay. That's what I'm saying though. Like 2 is not that crazy. Like I think like it's doing its job, but like they're like the deck doesn't inherently summon from hand. You know what I mean? Doom Z does. Like Drastia literally summons from hand. So you're gonna be getting a draw off that and the normal summon. So yeah, like Branded and Branded and Doom Z, you'll most likely get 2 draws off it. Against Cool Tune, you're only gonna get 1. Like, you have to look at it like I'm looking at it realistically. IMO, that's the point of the Charmies. No, it is, but I'm saying is like, if they're still gonna go full Cool Tune combo, and they get to, and you have to understand something. They're also gonna see what I draw. And if they're a good player, they're gonna look at your hand and your top deck and not give you any more draws. Like they know what you're gonna draw. Or it's like you're gonna draw a card. They're gonna look at your hand, know your top deck, and then they'll give you a draw accordingly. Like I don't know. Realistically, it doesn't do anything in my head. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I'm just looking at the top 5 decks. Like, I don't know if I'm going to main these cards. I'm going to be honest. Because another thing, too, is this deck doesn't really, like... How do I explain this? Like, I don't really discard cards for fun. Like, the only card that could turn, like, a dead Fua in my hand into something is Medius. I can shuffle back Fua, summon Medius from grave. That's the only thing that can come up for it. So, like, I'm just trying to think... Like, I'll probably still main Fua, because early on in the format, people are not gonna know what they're doing. And at the end of the day, it's gonna go +1. So like, if the card goes +1, it's doing its job. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like you're not gonna be getting like a bunch of draws off these cards, which is good. That I agree with you. That's a good sign of the Charmies. Like, this is probably the one time I don't think the Charmies need like the charm. Like, I don't think the Charmies are gonna be that canceled this format, which I think is really good. But yeah, right now I'm gonna swap out. I think Droll's bad. I think Droll is bad. It's good. It's like, it's better. It's good. It's okay against Cool Tune. I don't know. But other than that, I'm gonna swap out Retaliancy, G Shifter, and the Crowns for Ash, Bells probably, and yeah, that's probably it. Brandon can send Fua for High Spirits. Yes, I know, that's really cool. Like, my point is, if you can get an extra thing, if you can use Fua as like a discard fodder, a High Spirits trigger, then I think you can play Fua. But in my deck, the only way I could like get something off the Fua is by like, I'm not even saying that's optimal. That's just how I view a deck. Like, I view this like, I also view this in like other card games. Like, I want to get the maximum value out of my cards. So if I could turn a dead Fua into like a media summon, then yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so the problem with droplets is this deck doesn't really want to send stuff. Like, you don't have extra cards to really send. Like you don't really have extra cards to send for droplets ever. So, like, I don't think droplets is that good. If that makes sense. Also, too, a lot of your cards trigger when they're destroyed, not when they're sent. So, like, on paper, I think Crown is a lot better in this deck than droplets in that regard. But again, I'm not playing Crown. I don't own this card. Like, I don't think droplets is good in this deck. The only other card I was considering playing is Super Poly. I think Super Poly is gonna be. I think it's gonna be okay. The problem is they could just, like, the Cool 2 could play around it. It's probably okay against Brandon. And this extra deck is not that tight. Like, there's like 3 flex spots in here. Like, we could cut some cards and add some Super Poly targets. Is it a breaker format? All right, so here's my opinion, right? The problem with hand traps right now is, unless it's a lingering one, obviously, they could just look at your hand. Yeah, exactly. Like, if they look at your hand and they see an Ash, then Monkey, they're just gonna play around it. Like, it doesn't make sense that. Now, the only difference is they have to start playing. So if they normal a Cool Tune name. If they normal Cool Tune name to add or search, again, I don't know what they exactly do. Like, I just know one adds, one searches. Sorry, one searches, one summons. If they summon a Cool Tune to add or search, you're going to Ash it, you're going to Imperm it, you're going to Veil it with the quickness. After that is when they go Synchro off. But again, they have to have Rotary. So it's like, at the end of the day, the way I look at it is you have to stop what they do so they don't get to look at your hand. And if they open Rotary, then there's nothing you can do. If they hard open Rotary, they're gonna look at your hand. And it's gonna, like, that's it. There's nothing you can do about that. It's the same. What's another example? I'm trying to think of like another example. It's like them opening Cupsy. Like, if they open Cupsy, they open it. Like Rotary is gonna be the new Cupsy. If they open it, they open it. There's not much you really can do about it. But until they get there, you have to stop them from getting there. That's my opinion. So it's like, Droll's not gonna do anything if they already have Rotary. So it's like, I don't know. I think hand traps are bad, but like, they have to hard open the Rotary, and it's like, at that point the hand traps aren't doing anything. So it's like, just like, you know what I mean? That's just how I see it. So I'm still adding Ash and Bells, and probably Veil and Imperm. I'm actually gonna add an Imperm. Imperm's not, like, I don't know. Imperm is just Crown if it, like, was a trap card. I don't fucking know. Again, it's like, I don't know. I don't see there's no point in playing droplets because there's not a lot of cards. Also, you cannot send pendulums, right? No, you can't, right? Because they can't go to the graveyard, no. So you can't even send, like, your extra pendulums if you have any, which you're not going to, by the way. They're going to be in the extra deck. Like, Cool Tune is going to be the matchup deck because if you know the matchup, you should always win. Yes! But again, It really just depends. If you're going to an actual event, then yeah, build your deck to be Cool Tune. But again, at locals, bro, it's gonna be Cool Tune Brandon. That's all it's gonna be. So like, you have to build your deck to beat that. At the end of the day, you can send pens from hand but not field. Yeah, that's what I meant. So it's like, I don't know. I think Droplets is not that good in this deck, which is why he's not on it. Also, Nib, I don't know why he was on Nib. I mean, it's a regional, so like that's probably why. Nib seems terrible. What the flip are you nibbing? Who are you nibbing? Nib's only live against Doom Z, but they put up a negate like on the fifth, like by the fifth or sixth summon. So it's like you have to nib before they actually get to their actual inboard. Like you have to nib them before they get to once they get to gigantic sprite. Like I don't flipping know. Damn, my headphones are about to die. It's over, guys. It's over, guys. My headphones are about to die. But yeah, I don't know. That's what I would change. I'm iffy about Droll. But like at the end of the day, I don't think it's gonna do a whole lot. I could be wrong. Like I think I'd rather remain Fua than Droll. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. And then for the spells, everything else is good. Like maybe we don't play. I don't know if we play talents. Maybe. But it's like 3 change, 3. It's funny. He's one of the only lists playing 3 raiders, which I love. I've been playing 3 raiders. Obviously, I was playing it when the deck was bad, but most people only play 1 raiders, which is hilarious. But like you have to get to this card. You have to get to this card. So I think playing 3 is good. Also, too, this is the only card that locks you. This card locks you into Xyz. So like technically, if you just only like, if you're playing 1 of this, I think you just play like other engines. Like you could play the Dodo engine. Like there's so many things you could do. So. And then yeah, I think 2 of every card is mandatory because you have to play 2 of each so you don't lose a Cool Tune. And then it's nice because Cool Tune is just gonna hit the Sargus, which is good because you still have Utopic Future as access. You still have Varudris. Like there's 3 targets for them and they have to hit 1. So you're chilling. Are you gonna spend all your massive YouTube dollars on crowns? No, I am not playing. Genuinely, if I had crowns, I would probably play it. But because it's really good. Like against Cool Tune, the problem with Imperm is if you Imperm their thing, they can still sync her off. At least with, well, obviously this is only going second. Like if you're going first, crown's good. Obviously, you'd rather have Imperm if they're going first. But this stops them from synchro summoning. So it basically just turns off a whole body. So like technically, it's not the worst. I don't think it's the worst. Also, I saw people were playing Ghost Reaper, which I think is really funny. Because there's no way Ghost Reaper is good. Or sorry, Ghost Cherries. It's really funny. Because like, what do they do if you turn off Hold on, I'm gonna pull up Doom Book just so I can show you what I'm talking about. I have to switch. Hold on. I dude, Jake. Today's deck, bro. You are not ready. You are not ready. All right, let me show you what the deck I'm thinking about playing. Where is the Doomsday deck? Perfect. Okay. I want cherries to be good. Okay. So realistic, I saw people, they were doing they're cherrying this remix. Yeah, because this one you can during your opponent's turn, tribute, choose 2 tuners in their grave, summon 1, and then add the other one to your hand, and then you can synchro summon. So if you hit this, they don't have this for their turn, and this card's really good. And I feel like the only cherries you can only use going second, right? So I guess that actually is really good. Because then they can't do anything else. Because what is it? They're making Trackmaker to make Zaylin, which lets you switch a card. RS is the negate. Loudness War is the copy effect, which I don't think I'm going to be seeing that often. This is the Modulate 2. And then Crackle is the one that looks at your opponent's extra deck, rips 1, and then Descend to the Graveyard, rips 2. And then Clip rips 1, right? Yeah, this one's random. The Clip one I don't really care about, but the Crackle's gonna be annoying. Which one modulates the levels of cards? Is it RS? Yeah. RS, the levels of monsters or one controls of 1700 or less original attack are increased by 1. Okay. That's actually not even that annoying. I've tried it a few times, it's always bad. I'm trying to think, like, but real, hold on, Cherries is only good going second, right? Yeah. So realistically, on your turn, on their turn, when they summon a guy, you activate Cherries to banish Remix. And they have no way of getting back to it, right? They don't have ways of getting back to banish cards, right? Let me see if there is. I don't think there is. Because one of the cards, let's see. So Q summons from hand, deck, or graveyard, and then when it's used as secret material, it looks at your top deck. Mix adds on summon, and then it pops a monster. And then Rico adds on. Oh, they both add? Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, there's 2 adds. Okay. But you just can't add each other. I see. So Rico on summon adds and then pops a back row. Okay, I see. And then Rotary is the extender, and this one lets you... Okay, I see. Clip rips my Ecclesia going first. Yeah. That is true. But it's like, yeah, they don't have ways of getting back to banish cards. So if you Ghost Cherries their remixed, what do they do? I'm being so serious. Like after they pass, don't they just end on Zaylin and then like their little setups? That's not even that good. Like I feel like Remix is the broken card. And it's like you're gonna do this before they see your hand, so I don't know. I'm just saying. Also, what if they start Remix? Like if they start Remix, then it's like you're gonna feel pretty good about that. Like what else are they making? I guess they can make something else, right? They can make a RS, but RS is whatever. I don't know. It's just ideas. But yeah, Crackle's just weird. I don't think people are gonna be making Crackle that often, unless they're bad, to be honest. Like, if you know your opponent's bad, and you Crackle, you rip something that's, like, important to them, you could, like, check them in that regard. I don't know. Also, remember, you can always Ash the Synchro. So, like, it's just nice because Ash is a board breaker. I don't think, is Bell? No, you can Bell Remix. So, yeah, Ash and Bell are both board breakers. So, like, low-key... If they see your hand, you probably just hold Ash and Bell for their cool tune. The only problem is Zaylin could just negate it, right? But like, who cares? Like, I don't know. Yo, what's up, Ghost Shadow? How you doing, bro? Just Shifter and D-Shifter. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to play. Hold on, let me show you what. Let me show you the deck I'm gonna play. Hold on. What's up, bro? How you doing? I am not going to play Virtuous. Let me show you the deck I was going to bring. The version I was going to bring. This is the old list, that's why. Like, none of this is real. Okay. So, I was going to play... Let's see. I don't know if you played Paw yet. You played Destruction, you played Raiders, you played Change... One of this. I think 101 is all you need, especially because like you can get back to this. I don't think you need it. And then you also need the Power Patron guys. You need one of this, 3 of this, 1 of this, 3 of this, and that's it. Crack is Cool Tune's worst card. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like realistically, Crack isn't gonna be good. Like also, it's like. It's a bad player check. Like, honestly, if your opponent is bad, you would make it to, like, rip their good cards and, like, see if they can get, like, I don't know. Like, realistically, it's not going to be that good. I agree. Alright, so this is the deck I was bringing, right? I was thinking about the link. So we do one of this. The headphones died, guys. Let me grab my head. Hold on. Let me let them charge. Let me let these ditties charge. I should have charged them last night. I didn't think I was going to stream, that's why. The good old Adrian channel doesn't stream on a schedule, bro. We stream when we want. We only play to scare Yummy. Yeah, like you're not gonna be cracking like ever. All right, so this is literally the deck I think Zoo is gonna play. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, he's also and he doesn't need Regulus. Okay. All right, so this is the version I was gonna bring. I think it's correct. I don't think you need. I don't know. Because realistically, you don't need Regulus, but Regulus is just good out. It's good against droplets. This deck is really bad against droplets, so having it like not an answer, but having like a counterplay to droplets, I think is okay. And then we also need Gigantic, Merrymaker. I like the Utopic guy because it helps you keep your destruction online. And this card is just annoying out. He's also on Verudrus. You obviously Verudrus. Because on the normal lines, you don't lose the super always. So like Dropless is annoying. That's kind of it. Oh, let me actually lower the volume on my end. You guys can still hear the music, right? Let me see. Actually, I can just check OBS. Yeah, you still can. Okay. All right. Let me know if you guys need the music to be louder. You've not been live for a hot minute. I know. I've been very busy, but I'm not busy anymore. So I'm back. Daily streams. No, I'm just kidding. I'm I will stream as often as I can. That's my honest take. To be honest though, this what is it? I actually like Ghost. I don't play good decks in Yu-Gi-Oh. I usually play like rogue decks. Doom Z is probably the best deck I've ever like played. Like period. Like meta wise, like, compared to the meta. Like Doom Z is looking like a top 5 deck right now. So I'm probably gonna be taking this format a little bit seriously. So like I'm low key down to stream like me like on ranked or something. The problem is I don't like doing book, but I do want to get some practice on this deck. But yeah, I've been live. I'm lazy. Okay. Let's see. What else do we want? And then he was also playing. I think Typhon is good. I think you can make I think you can make a case for Typhon. And then he was also on this guy. Are we on 2 Jupiter? No. You have to play 3. Unfortunately, you have to play Jupiter because you don't want to get crackled. Okay. So yeah, this is probably. Oh no. We don't need 2 Typhon. We don't need 2 of those. I've been really busy. Did I tell you about a Yu-Gi-Oh bot I was working on? You did. It was like a while ago, but I do recall. Yes. Yeah, no, I've just been busy. But no, we're good. We're back. Never better. And then you also need Clockrin. All right, so yeah, this is the deck. This is the extra deck I would play. I would almost. The only thing I would change is potentially Zeus. But like, it's Zeus. Zeus is good. You don't want to see it? I mean, if you want, I'll take a gander. What'd you do though? Wait, wasn't it? It now has 24/7 live stream. Ooh, that's interesting. What was it again? I'm not gonna lie to you. I forget exactly what it was. I remember you telling me about it. Wasn't it? It's escaping me. It was something. I'm trying to think what else to add. Also, like, I don't know if we even play Veiler. I think we do. I mean, maybe we don't. Yeah, I don't think we play Super Volley. I'm trying to think. Was it like I see. Okay, it was for like. Oh, okay. It's for. I see. I see. So it has 24/7 live stream. Okay. So like it has like people like playing the game, or like on Discord. I'm assuming. I'm trying to think what else we add. I think Ash and Bell are good. It's also just good against like Genesis. Low key, I'm thinking we play Imperm. And then we should just play one shifter. The flip shifter. Go with talents instead. Alright. This is probably something I would try. And then I think I've been seeing people side in the second command, so I think we probably just side in one. For going second. You do a tournament bracket, but it's now a Twitch chat minigame card game. I have around 50 plus channels using it. That's awesome, bro. Good for you. That's sweet. Dang, that's awesome. So people can like, in the stream can like join to play. And like, is it on Dueling Book? I'm assuming, or it's on like Discord or something. But yeah, this is the version I would play. Maybe I should have, I don't know. Like Jake, do you think I should be on more board breakers? I don't know. I guess the problem is, what is Bell really hitting? Because Bell's only good against Oh no, you can Bell mix. Okay, never mind. We're playing Bell. You can Bell any of these? You can Bell any of okay, never mind. We're on Bell. We're playing Bell. We can Bell anything. We can Bell anything. Like where do you play Yu-Gi-Oh on? Do you play on Twitch or do you play on like Dueling Book? Like how does that work? Or do you play on Master Duel? Actually, it's probably Master Duel. Actually, if I use my head for more than 2 seconds on Twitch. Okay. Like, how do you duel? Like, I don't understand. Like, how do you click on when to put your cards in your graveyard? All right, so we probably do this. And then he was. What else was he on? I am just copying him. I am blatantly copying. I think I don't know. I think Retaliating Sea isn't terrible. But we can, it is also just a floodgate, which is kind of the hypocrisy of my deck building. He was also on Kaiju's, which I think is really cool. I actually don't even hate that. The problem is it's bad because they'll know I have it. But it does check Zaylin. I think the problem with Kaiju's is if they know I have it, they could just end on Remix. And then during my standby phase, they go Remix. And then they just Synchro Summon during my turn. So the Kaiju doesn't actually do anything. So that's probably why I wouldn't do it. The minigame does not work like that. It's a card for a card battle. Oh, okay. So it's like its own thing. I got you. Okay. So I don't really know what Gamma Seal does. The cool thing about this deck is like you can kaiju them and then you can equip their or pop, like you can pop the kaiju later. The kaiju is basically just like you don't care about them having the body. The body is literally useless. This deck has so many ways of adding cards. You also can equip it. Like you don't care about that. So yeah, I'm trying to think what else you play. I think Nib's bad. I think he was playing Nib because it's a regional, which is fair. But we're here to debate meta decks. We don't really care about that. Like what else would I even play? Like I don't know. Like should I play Solemns? I feel like you probably have to. Like it's flipping Solemn. Like stopping a normal summon sounds really good. Because if you stop their normal summon, they need to have Genesis, which is a 3 of, Overtake, which is 4. They need Cool Tune Synchro, which is 7, and then 10 if they have Rico plus another card. So like. There's only 10. I mean, there are like 10 cards that help them play, which I guess is more than which is a lot. But just being able to stop their first push is very good. So yeah, I'm not sure. I guess Perulia. I don't know. I don't know if I like the side deck yet. But again, the side deck is once I actually like get in the meat and potatoes of like the games, I'll be able to like gauge what I like or not. But this is probably what I would play. I don't know about like Gamma Seal, but I like the idea of Gamma Seal. I just don't know what it actually does. Because then also too, we need branded hate. We need cards to stop Brandon. Like low key, this is a machine, so we can't really play Magnuma. Because Magnuma would just search one of these, which actually isn't really that bad. I don't know if we want Magnuma. It does replace itself, and it stops branded. Low key, maybe one Magma for branded maybe. I just don't know if we main the or we, I don't know if the Veilers are required. Yeah, maybe the one mag for like branded. Because we just want to make sure Brandon doesn't get triggers. Yo, I'm about to play Skullmeister. Bro, I'm activating Skullmeister to stop the Albions from triggering. Already asked you? Cool. Skullmeister. Skullmeister. And then they go, alright, cool. Next chain, we'll go Titaniclad. I'll go chain link to another Skullmeister. Like, I'll be chaining 2 Skullmeisters. Come on, how is that not hot? That's gotta be the hottest thing ever. Alright, but yeah, this is probably... Maybe drop the food. I don't know. Because I think against Cool Tune, you really need to stop what they're doing. Actually, no. We should not play Veiler. Veiler's bad. Because they could just... This doesn't do anything against Brandon, realistically. Yeah, Ash. I think Ash, Imperm, Bell, and then Fua, maybe. Or Peruli. I don't know. Because what deck isn't summoning from the hand? Because can't Branded, like, not summon from the hand sometimes? I feel like they can, right? I'm trying to think of what deck summon from the hand. Like, technically, Doomsday doesn't have to summon from the hand because we're playing 3 Raiders. But it's like, I don't know. But yeah, this is what I'm probably going to play. Again, I'm just missing 3 cards, so. Hopefully I can get them before locals. Because I really want to play this deck. This is my deck, bro. This is my deck. Alright. Let's see. I forgot I was going to do something. I forget what I was going to do. Brandon will almost always give at least 1 draw. Okay. That's good then. Because realistically, unless the Doomsday hand is very engine heavy, you will most likely give a draw off Perulia as well, at least once. Well, probably just... Well, no. If you're going to summon draft... Like, unless... I don't know. It depends. Because technically, you could use Raiders, summon Drastia from deck, and then equip it with a... a Drastia from the graveyard. So technically, you don't have... Like... In theory, if you open all engine, you don't have to give any draws of Perulia. Like, in theory. In Doomsday. And if they open any of the girls, they give more. Yeah. That's fair. Let me actually look at the branded list. Let's look at one. No, I don't want to see the Taiwan one. Oh, Doomsday did win a California regional. That's neat. I don't really want to choose like a baby regional. The Philly one had 300 people. That's like okay. I don't want to choose one with 80 people, bro. Oh my god. There's a Genesis Nats like regional Nats. No, it's not regional. It's Nats. There was a Genesis Nats in flipping Ireland. An Exosister one. Heckahands got second? What? Yo, is Heckahands playable in Genesis? Yo, Jake, I'm about to turn my whole Heckahands core into a Genesis deck. What the flip? What does this deck do? No, it's just Heckahands cards. And the Chimera cards, obviously. And then he's playing Skullmeister and DD Crows as non-engine. What the flip? What the flip? How'd you get second? Jesus Christ. The Exosister I get, because they're on flipping 3 copies of D. Fisher, Shared Ride. Yeah, get the flip out of here, bro. That's awesome. How is the one in Victoria State? Where's that? Australia, okay. Elfno won this one. That's not surprising. Elfno seemed broken in Flipping Genesis. Clown Crew got second, Odian got 4th, and Elfno got 4th. I'm not surprised about Clown Crew is cool. I'm not surprised about Elfno. Elfno just seems really good in Genesis. That's awesome. I hope we get like Nats stuff and like I mean we probably do, I just don't pay attention. Go for it. Trying to see like cause I'm pretty sure Brandon won a regional. Orcus won a regional? Bro, what do we do? Look at this. What are we doing? Orcus got first, run up a Mermail. Like, what the flip? Synchron got fourth? Dude, what are we doing? What the flip? What the flip? I mean, obviously it's before the ban list, but dude, what? And there's a Orcus with Shining Sark, by the way. Dude, what are we like? What are we doing? Like, I don't want to look at that. I'd rather look at the Little Rock. All right, let's look at this one. This one's more realistic. Look at this. Okay, there's just no branded list. Okay. I'm trying to look for like a branded list. This little Draco tail. I guess they're all gonna be on Draco tail actually. The more I think about it, right? Because Draco tail wasn't hit. That's fair. I'd rather see like a list with like results. Mitsurugi also won a regional. Trains got top 8. Yo, Jake. Spoilers. K9. What the flip? What's the bridge? There is no bridge. Oh no, the bridge is you can search Norway. Oh. This deck is hot. Obviously now you can't do this. But this is hot. Check Discord. Okay. All right. We're all right. Let's rank Jake's deck. All right. Let's rank this one. All right. It's stolen from a regionalist. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're on 2 white, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, you don't need to play 3 of this anymore, right? Because branded like Dracotel, yeah. 2 carts, 1 sword. There's so many 1-ofs. Both Doomsday and branded play so many 1-ofs, but like, if you draw like a couple of them, it's fine. When you draw all of them, it's like when you cry. Okay. So 3 Aluber, 2 white. 1 Quem, but like realistically they're not opening this. Obviously Ecclesia too if they go for the Nadir stuff. So Pru is a good against the deck then. If they play the do all the lists play the Nadir stuff? Because if they do, then yeah, it's gonna be good obviously against that. And you probably get like a 1 or 2 draws off Fu at max. And then the extra deck, nothing crazy here. 2 of these so you can make it. You obviously play Omega to recycle stuff. You're only on Mud Dragon for Super Poly. Interesting. I mean, it's okay against the mirror. The mirror you don't really care. Also, technically, with Super Poly, as long as you have white, like you can keep a white guy on board and then just use Mirror Jade with Super Poly, which is nice. It's like 50-50. Some do, some don't. I was gonna say, I feel like some lists don't play Nadir. If they're on Nadir, then yeah, obviously it's gonna feel good. But I'm trying to think, like, okay. No Secretarion. Which I guess is fair. Because against Branded, they're not really, yeah, they can play around, that's fair. I'm trying to think of what else you could do. I think you, alright, here's my opinion. I think you play Super Poly if your deck is a fusion deck and you can utilize the Super Poly with your own engine. Like, I don't think Super Poly is gonna be good in Doomsday because it's an Xyz deck, but I think it's good in Branded because if you leave a if you leave an Albaz on board or you summon one because you have so much follow up you just can. If you can like what is it? Rimbrum can summon the white Albaz too, which gets you follow up. So like, if you do that at some point and then you change Super Poly, you could just Super Poly the white Albaz in Mirror Jade or an Albion away. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have way that you like. I think you play Super Poly if you're playing a fusion deck, which is, by the way, how Super Poly should be being played. That is a cool way of playing Super Poly. And then you also have like free discards too with Fua, just random cards in your hand. Like it kind of works out with your engine. So I think that's fine. Because similar to, I saw Fairy Tale. What is it? Some of the Fairy Tale cards makes your guy's Fairy Tale Prince or something. So like you can use Super Poly on their guy, and then with when you're like I think you play Super Poly if you're playing a fusion deck. That's my opinion. And it works with Fairy Tale. It works with Magistus. It works with this deck. So any of these fusion decks. But otherwise, I don't think Super Poly is even that crazy. Because again, against Draco, not Draco Tail, against Cool Tune, they're gonna know you have Super Poly unless they're idiots, unless they're idiotic and they're dumb, and they give you a random top deck. So as long as if they know you have Super Poly, they're just gonna play around it. So I don't think playing Theseus and your already tight deck is a good idea. Like I understand you're not playing because you don't have Theseus, but I think I think there you don't even play it. I don't think you need to play it. I think it's better if you get to Engine and then you just use Super Poly. They can't respond. You out their guys. That's my opinion. I think that's what I would do. Same with Magistus. Same with Fairy Tale. But yeah, this seems good. Obviously, not having. I mean, do you need Spark? I mean, obviously, right? The problem again, I think you do need Spark. The problem with Spark is against it's really against Branded. This card's good against Branded, right? This card seems insane against Branded. I can't see this card do anything against Cool Tune. Like, I feel like any hand trap or board breaker just becomes instantly bad because of Cool Tune. Because like they could just play around it. Like, obviously if their hand's bad, they're not gonna be able to play around it. So at the end of the day, that's just how it's gonna be. But it's like that it didn't matter if they look at your hand or not. So at the end of the day, like you just gotta, I don't know. I'm not oh yeah, I'm the same way. Like realistically, your deck's probably better with Spark, but I don't think it's game changing enough to where you can spend the 180 and like I don't think you're gonna be winning games off Spark. Same thing where I don't think I'm gonna be winning games off Crown. Like Crown's an $80 card. So like if I have to spend $240 to get a playset, it just doesn't make sense. Like I don't think Crown is gonna win me a game. Same with how I don't think Spark's gonna win you the game. Your Engine's gonna win you the game. It's just that like it's gonna help you get there. So I totally get that. But like again, I think Spark and Crown are in the same boat where like they're both good cards, but like I don't think you need them, if that makes sense. I think your deck is fine with Droplets. Your deck can also play Crown, which is really funny. But you probably don't. Also, you don't, I mean, I'm assuming you don't have it, so. Because I'm trying to think of what's your side gonna be? I'm assuming 3 Perulia. You could side an Imperm. I'm trying to think. Imperm is good because, like, Imperm is good. I don't know. Like, is there a world you play Imperm over Droplets? Is there a world? Because I think another problem with Cool Tune is I don't think, like, you're only on 2 hand traps. I don't think 2 hand traps is enough. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to get the full onboard. And it's like, I don't know if that's good enough for you. You know what I mean? And then it's like, are you ashing Fua? Because that's the case, and that's fair. Then you play it. But it's like, I don't know. Like, I'm playing Ash in my Doom Z deck because I want the board to be a little, like, I don't know, because the problem is like, if I Ash and they still have full combo, then I just discard a card for fun. I'd rather just have a board breaker. Which I guess is like the theory on why you want to play board breakers, because they're always going to get to their end. They're going to get to their setup anyway. Like, I don't know, because I'm only on 12 hand traps. I feel like you have to play like 18 hand traps to full stop them, or you don't play any at all. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, I know. I'm just saying, like, you have Ash for Fua, I'm assuming. Because again, like, if you Ash Rico and they just combo anyway, you just discard our card for fun. Like, at that point, you might as well just hold the Ash for Cool Tune Synchron your turn. And they're only out to that is if they add a second one. If they have 2, then you're cooked. Like, Ash is literally doing nothing. Like, one Ash isn't going to win you the game. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if you're playing Ash for Fua, then it's fine. But I'm just making a generalized statement. Like, if you're going second, you probably just side out the Ash. Or you side in more hand traps. That's my opinion. So, like, realistically, maybe I shouldn't even be on, like, these cards. I don't know. Because in my head, it's like, I want to stop them from playing. And then, because, like, again, like, Doom Z, the reason Doom Z is really good is it's really good into boards. It's really good. And then it ends on 3 negates, plus mistake. So it's like, going first, it's almost an auto win. And then going second, it's really good into a boards. And then the idea is, like, you hand trap them, their board's weak enough to be broken. That's the idea. But maybe we just play, I don't know, maybe we just play more board breakers. Just that we don't have to worry about, like, the hand trap minigame. Because, again, if they get to play, we get cooked. You know what I mean? Because, again, another thing I have about Cool Tune is they have no bricks. The deck has 0 bricks. So, like, when I'm going to a game, it's either they have gas in their hand or they have hand traps. Those are the only 2 things they can have. So it's really annoying. The only way they brick, quote unquote, is if they open a bunch of normal summons. Because what? They play, like what? Mix is a... Sorry, Clip's a 1-up. So we don't worry about that. But like, look, if they open, like, multiple copies of either Q, Rico, or Mix, then you're doing good. Because, like, if you negate the guy and you remove the body, they can't normal summon again unless they have Rotary. They specifically need Rotary, Cool Tune Synchro, or Synchro Overtake / Genesis. And they're playing 3 of each of these. So there's not a small world where they have multiple copies of Mix, Rico, and Q. So you basically just have to, like, stop them. Like, in my head, it's like, we just want to stop them. Like, I don't know. Because the problem with hand traps is, like, if they have multiples of these, it doesn't matter if you hand trap them. Because if they have normal Q, you Ash it. They just, okay, cool. And they have a Mix in hand and a Rico, they just synchro off anyway. You know what I mean? So that's the problem with it. Or not even that. If they have a hand trap, they have a Bell, they have an Ash, they just synchro off anyway. So it's like, I don't know. It's like weird. Like almost 9 times out of 10, if you Ash them, they're gonna be able to summon a synchro anyway. And then what? They're gonna make not remix. They're gonna be making track maker to search, which this can search any card, and this can bounce a card. Okay. Yo, what's up, the Jaredic? Just got back into Yu-Gi-Oh! After 20+ years. Boy, have things changed so much. What's going on, bro? How's your day going? I mean, listen, if you're getting back in the game, biggest thing, this game is rich. How do I explain this? Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now is rich with, like, it's rich with gameplay and deck building. If you love deck building and or you love, like methodical gameplay, then this is the game for you. I recommend just choosing a deck that you like, whether it's the gameplay or the lore of it. Just do your research, play Master Duel, watch YouTube videos. There's so many good ones out there. Just get into the game. It's a very fun game. Great man already built a Blue Eyes Zombie Burn deck. There you go, bro. See, you're already on step 6. You're already chilling. What was I gonna say? I forget. Zombies is very base. I've tried, like, multiple times to build a zombie deck, and I failed multiple times. So I will be playing zombies once I have the drive. Right now, I'm playing this deck. This deck's really good right now. Or I'm gonna be playing other decks. I don't know. I wish the God cards didn't stink. Always love those cards. Yeah, they've always been bad. They've gotten so many, like, not retrains, but they've gotten so many, like, support cards, and they're still really bad. But what is it? I saw the Sacred Beast are getting a new card. So if you like the Sacred Beast, then yeah, look, all these cards are getting added for the Sacred Beasts. So if you like the knockoff versions of the God cards, then you could play these guys. I mean, this is basically Slifer. Uriah, the Lord of Searing Flame, Sacred Beast of Cataclysmic Fire. This is basically Slifer. This is Slifer going to hell. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing. I don't know, man. All I'm saying. No, it's unfortunate. Like you can play the God deck, but like it's bad. Like unfortunately, at least with like Blue Eyes or Zombies to an extent, you can cheese out a win. If you don't know, try Genesis. Genesis is a really cool deck for lower tier decks. I saw the Sacred Beast support, Crystal Monsters, I think, seemed interesting, but nothing replaces Slifer and Obelisk. No, that's really fair. That's fair. Do you collect the game, or do you just online? I'm assuming if it's been 20 plus years and you had the cards when you were younger. The Crystal, I don't think Crystal Beasts are getting cards, are they? No, they're not. What is this? Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm assuming I'm assuming. You should never assume, guys. Never assume. But yeah, Slifer, yeah. I'll play with the cards. Only play with the cards. Master Duel seems interesting. Okay, listen. I'm gonna be honest. Master Duel is great because you could play for someone that is like on the opposite side of the world, and you can like queue in games very quickly. The problem with paper is like games take a while, which is fine. You know, we're here for a good time, not a long time. But the problem with Master Duel is like ranked is terrible. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like literally before you got here, I was playing Master Duel. Look, I literally have it right here. I was playing Master Duel. I just don't enjoy ranked. Ranked just isn't for me. Also, I'm in silver, so I really can't complain. Like, I'm in silver, which is like the second last like tier. Like I'm playing against boss basically. Like it's not gonna be hard to win, but it's like I just don't have a good time playing. So it's like that's the reason I have to play Master Duel. I usually stream Master Duel, but I just haven't because like I just don't enjoy the gameplay loop. Also, the meta in Master Duel is usually like 1 or 2 months behind the TCG. So like I'm basically just playing an older format that I've already played. So like that's the reason I don't like Master Duel. That shouldn't deter you from playing it. Play Master Duel. It's awesome. It's a good game. But at this point, it's just not for me. And it's like I just wish there were more like modes. I wish there was a Genesis mode. I wish there was like a fun mode, like a real fun mode. Yes, Jake said it right there. Master Duel meta is TCG meta, but worse. This is 1000% true. Like I wish it wasn't, but it is. Like it's so bad. It's so bad. Like I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It is bad. And then every 10 games you get max seed, you get floodgated. Like it's not good. But everything else about it is great. I love everything else about it. But paper is like the way to go, bro. Like playing in person, you can never beat that. Yeah, it seems a little intimidating. Brings me back to the very first tournament rounds. Was only able to open one of the Mechanical Chaser 20 sets. Ooh, okay. Yeah, it is intimidating. I recommend just playing in person. And if you have a local within 30 minutes, bro, go play some locals. If your local's an hour and a half away, well, play Master Duel then. All I gotta say. Can you imagine living in like Wisconsin? Wisconsin's a bad example. Imagine playing in like Montana and having one local, and it's like 2 hours away. Like, what do you do? Like, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to move. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to move. I'm just kidding. But it's like, I don't know. If you have a local by you, all right, just go to that. Obviously, they're going to be on meta, so it's like, you're not going to have the best experience. But in contrary, some locals are very not tryhardy. You can go to a local, bro, and see some, like, bro, you'll see, like, ancient warriors, I promise. Like, you will, like, that can happen. It just depends on how big it depends on how not big the casual scene is. It just depends on how people like you. If people like you, they're gonna bring their bad decks. That's just how it's gonna be. If people are there to learn, to try hard, and win their store credit, then yeah, they're gonna be on meta. But if you have a local that people genuinely enjoy the game, you'll find people bringing their ancient warriors, their crystal beasts. You'll see that. Don't worry. Thanks for the info. Might stick to the Blue Eyes and Burn deck. I don't think I have any cards made after like 2012. That's fair. I mean, again, just so you know, if you really want a competitive deck, there is a structure deck. Hold on, let me pull it up. If you buy this structure deck, it is all the cards are still legal. It's a really good structure deck. Like it is a top 5 deck in the TCG right now. It's $30. It's playable. Like it's a really good structure deck. If you want a good deck, that has a relatively low ceiling. Sorry, relatively low floor. Then I would recommend playing it. It's called what is it? It's called a modern deck. It's called a modern. Yeah, it's called a Legendary Modern Deck 2026. This guy. So it's called a Legendary Modern Decks 2026. It should have. It's kind of hard to see, but it says that it has a little monster right here, a girl and another girl. So if you see this, it's only $30. It's a really good structure deck. Like you can win a local with this, like 1000%. And it has it's relatively. I would say it's relatively easy to learn. I don't think it's the easiest deck to learn, but it's relatively easy. You get 3 decks in this, and you can basically combine the Sky Striker deck, which is a pretty modern deck, came out 2018, and the Mitsurugi deck, which came out in like 2025, I want to say. So, 2 very strong decks if you want a competitive deck. Otherwise, just bring whatever you like. It's locals is to have fun, But get back into the game. The game's in a really good spot. We just got full arts too. Of course, bro. Anytime. I'm the Yu-Gi-Oh guru. I'm the Yu-Gi-Oh encyclopedia. I'm kidding. But yeah, if you want, that's what I recommend. Again, we just got full arts like in rarity collection. Not the greatest, but not bad. Hopefully in like a month or two we'll get serialized, and yeah, the game will be back on its winning streak. Also, when is Worlds happening? Isn't Worlds in like August? We got 3 months till then. So yeah, lots of good things to come from Yu-Gi-Oh. Also, yeah, I gotta check, bro. When are the WCQs? Like, low. Should I try to get my invite? No. Let's see. It's in July? That's in 2 months? WCQ. So you're telling me I have 2 months to get my invite. Did you do your ban list farming? Yes. Dude, why did that video get more views than the Forbidden series? I hope some people who watched it will watch the Forbidden series. Very funny. Awesome, bro. That's awesome. Great to hear. No, it's a very good structure deck. Like, again, like if you don't like the cards, then like you're not gonna flip with the deck, which is fine. But you get a bunch of good staples. You get a playable deck that someone at your local can teach you, because the deck is pretty straightforward. I wouldn't say it's the easiest, but I think it's pretty straightforward. So it's like if someone at your local can just sit down for 20 minutes just to teach you the lines, you'll do great. So yeah, highly recommend that. I'm glad to hear. I love when people get into Yu-Gi-Oh. Like that's one of the that's one thing that makes me really happy. And then they come up to me, they're asking for advice, they're asking if I have this random common from like 2018. Of course, bro, I got you. I love seeing that. That puts a smile on my face when someone plays Yu-Gi-Oh. That's awesome, bro. Aw, no, I'm happy. But yeah, I'm like, bro, like I got 70 views on that, bro. More people are watching. Like, dang, man, go watch the Forbidden series. I hope like if at least one of them went to watch it, then I don't care. You know what? It did its job. It was a 5. It is. No, but Jake, bro, I farmed that, bro. I uploaded that as soon as you sent me that, by the way. As soon as you sent me the list. Holy crap. All right, what was I saying? I forget. The WCQ. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I have 2. How long do we have? Hold on, let me actually check. Like, how many, like, is it possible for me to get my invite before, let's see. Let's actually take a look. I don't want to play Master Duel. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't want to play Master Duel. Alright, let's see. So the season just started. Oh yeah, I forgot. The season just started. So there's a bunch of, alright, so we have until June 21st. Low key, if I master this deck, bro, I might have to make some trips to regionals. Let me see. So it'll be here. Just trying to get a gander. Okay. I see. Okay. So we have this for like June. I'm just trying to think, like, bro, low key. Listen, bro. I've always wanted to go to a WCQ. I've always wanted to go to WCQ. They, LOL, they dropped it like 5 minutes after I finished making the short on it. That's awesome. I'll be stopping by more often. Thank you again. One last question. How are Red Eyes? Oh, awesome, bro. Well, let's see. The Giretic. I'm trying to say your name right. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Red Eyes is very bad. Like, they've gotten like 2 to 3 waves of support over the years. They are so bad. Like, let me show you my favorite card. Just before you go. This card was okay, but they didn't play it. This is my favorite card, Red Eyes Soul. If your opponent summons a special summons a monster, you can send this from the hand or field of the graveyard, summon a Red Eyes from deck. Like, this deck, like, Red Eyes has like a quote-unquote hand trap, and this is the coolest card they have. There's nothing good to summon. And it's just unfortunate because, like, they have Gemini cards. Like, Insight's broken. This card on activation dumps a Red Eyes for cost and adds a spell. That sounds broken. Like, they could have a hand trap and a really cool power spell, and the deck just doesn't do anything. Like, it's really unfortunate. Red Eyes is one of the worst archetypes in the game. Like, it has no direction, has nothing. Like, I really want to make these cards work, but they just don't do anything. They're only played in, like, generic, like, dragon decks. Like, Meteor is played in Dragon Link for a little bit. Full Metal is still played in Dragon Link. Like, I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to do. They try to make the deck a Gemini deck, then they try to make it like an equip deck. Like, they need to choose a direction to stick with it, and they just didn't do that. So, unfortunately, Red Eyes is really bad. Red Eyes is getting a new card in the what is it? In the Joey Wheeler deck, but that's not a Red Eyes card. It's the Joey Wheeler. Like, Joey Wheeler is getting his own like deck. It's really cool. And, like, one of the cards is literally just called Red Eyes. Like, it's a retrain of Red Eyes. It's a fusion mon. It's really cool. But other than that, Red Eyes gets, like, some, like look at this. Like, Red Eyes Metal Claws Dragon. Like, this is for the max Metamorph deck, so you don't actually play this. But, yeah, very unfortunate. But nowhere as fun as Blue Eyes. My deck is just a Dragon deck at that point. Yeah, exactly. Red Eyes just... It's a Dragon deck. Which, at that point, just play Dragons. But no, Blue Eyes is cool. Also, Blue Eyes is getting like a broken board breaker. It's this guy. This card is broken. Like, when we should get this hopefully by Q3, so by the end of August. But wait, when we get this card is broken. This card is so good. What is it? Reporting an effect that targets this card on the field, you discard a card and negate it. And then when this card is added from the deck to your hand, and it is a Blue Eyes, so you can add it off wishes. You can reveal it, summon it, and on summon, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. It's a very strong card. This is very good for Blue Eyes. Like, Blue Eyes needed a card like this. And it's an extender, because it's a level 8 light dragon. Like, it's really good. And you also got Spark now. Like, you also got Fredrawless. Like, the deck is also, like, if you really want to spend the money and make the deck decent, you can also buy a bunch of hand traps that are being played around. They're very expensive. They're like $200 for a playset. But, like, you know, you could maximize the deck if you wanted to. Like, Blue Eyes is in a fine spot. Definitely a decent deck. I would recommend that or the structure deck. Take Red Eyes in the back and don't take it back out. Unironically, Spore was banned on a list that overhit the old decks to make the new decks better. I mean, no offense, bro. That's just Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, that's not my complaint of the list. When I made my list reaction, my complaint wasn't, oh no, they're making the good deck. They're making me buy the new set. Boo-hoo. That's the point of a business. That's the whole. Oh, awesome! Can't wait. Thank you again. I appreciate it. Of course. If you have any questions, let me know, bro. I'm glad you stopped by. Have a good rest of your day, all right? Enjoy, or have a good night. I don't know where you live. Have a good rest of your night. You know, have a good rest of your day. But it's like, no, Jake. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like, are you stupid? It's a business. Obviously, they want you to build Cool Tune. Why would they be printing the deck if they didn't want you to buy it? I was just saying they're both blatant. I mean, it's fine. It doesn't, like, in my head, it doesn't matter if it's blatant. That's the whole point of a business. The point of a business is to make money. They want you to buy the new card. So obviously, they're not going to kill Cool Tune. If you thought they're going to kill Cool Tune, I think you're dumb. Like, genuinely. Like, I think Rosewood was mandatory, and I think another hit, like hitting Synchro Overtake, was mandatory. The deck is still going to be broken. It's still going to be the best deck. Like, nothing's going to stop it from being the best deck. But it's like, if you think it was going to get hit, I think you're dumb. I think you're a big dummy. That's just my opinion. Why are you lecturing me on this, man? I'm not lecturing you. I'm just saying to anybody. Like, that's just my response. Like, I think you're being dumb. Like, at the end of the day, Konami has 80% of control over what decks are good. If they want Cool Tune to be good, it's going to be good. That's just how it's going to be. If they want Power Patron to be good, they're going to make it good. The other 20% is us deck building. Us making Us making meta choices based on what's good. You know what I mean? Like choosing X deck to play because it's good against Cool Tune. That's where the 20% lies. But 80% of the time, the meta is determined by Konami. What cards they ban, what cards they make. Like Cool Tune being good is all Konami. It's all Konami. 80% all Konami. But obviously, the 20% is us players bringing it to regionals, beating all the counterplays. Every deck is going to be built to beat Cool Tune, so you need to make sure your Cool Tune deck can beat their counterplay. Like, it's an endless loop that's awesome, and that's why we play the game. I had no delusions they would hit Cool. Yeah, exactly. It was so obvious they were going to kill Draco Tail. Very, very, very obvious. I just assumed they wouldn't limit Cupsy Synchro just so they have a worse matchup. Yeah, that is I still don't understand. Like, the deck already was... Yummy was made unplayable because of Cool Tune. Because of Snatchy being at 1. So I don't understand why they made Cupsy Synchro to 1. That doesn't make any sense. At that point, you should have just made Snatchy to 2. Like, the deck was already unplayable. Now it's even more unplayable. Like it was just a useless hit. Very useless hit. I don't understand why. Like, no one's going to be playing Yummy. Like, no one's going to be playing Yummy. Yummy's unplayable. And then, the only reason you play Yummy is if it's okay in other decks, but it's bad against Cool Tune. And it's like, if 60% of people are playing Cool Tune, then what's the point in playing Yummy? You're going to be losing 60% of your games. Like, it just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. No, like, Cupsy... Oh my god, Jake, have you seen what people are saying about... Metamorphosis? Like, are we for real? Like, dude, no, I guarantee you no one's playing it. Like, I don't understand why people are hyping this card up. It's a one-of. It's a flippin' one-of. Who in their right mind is gonna be playing this card? Like, you know what I mean? I have not. Should we do it right now? Right flipping now? Let's do it. I was actually going to react to a video, but, we don't have to. I don't really care. Jake, but how? It's a one-of. What the flip are you going to be... Like, that's just the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Hold on, let's react to some of Jake's things right now. Let me find you. You're G, right? G for Gatorade. Like, that's genuinely the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like, it's an unsearchable one-of. How the flip are you... You're not going to be making it consistently. And then it's like, most decks nowadays, the extra deck's pretty tight. Like, I don't know if you really have room for a one-of... Like, an extra deck side that you sometimes might draw. Like, you know what I mean? Alright, let's speak this.
Explaining the Yu-Gi-Oh! May 2026 ban list. Newly semi-limited are Dracotail, Luteus, and our...
Alright. They were saying it's gonna be broken. Yes, I did see that. It's cool in Fairy Tail because you could turn any of your... Like, all your guys are level 4s, so you can just turn them into your fusions that are 4s. Like, that's cool. That's how... just so you know, they definitely unbanned Metamorphosis for Fairy Tail. That's why they unbanned it. Yeah, no, Trust me, Jake. Jake, I've been going through the fairy tale goo. I flip it now. But it's like, that's cool. That's what Metamorphosis should be doing. But then all these people are saying, oh my god, I'm gonna summon Last Warrior in my Primite deck. Like, dude, no one's doing that. Primite's bad. This might sound crazy. This might literally sound crazy. Primite's bad. No one's playing, like, who is playing a tier 15 Primite deck to cheat out Last Warrior? Nobody. It's so bad. I had to buy a $2 heavy plate copy of it. Oh, do you know what's funny? Let me actually check. You should ask me what cards I have. I had 2 copies of it, but I think I sold them a while ago, so I actually don't think I have them anymore. No, I don't think I do. I had 2 copies of Metamorphosis, but someone bought them off me like a while ago. So I probably lost some money now, but who cares? I'm not playing Fairy Tail. Primary has been bad. No, but like I saw people saying, "Oh my god, you can use it in Primite Stun to cheat out Last Warrior," and it's like, dude, no one's. It's gonna be. All right, honey, it's gonna be bad. Like no one's gonna be doing that. Like, I just don't get like why are like when people say like funny things. Like, have you seen the thing where people are saying like Bubble Man? Like, there's a Bubble Man card that you need to discard Metamorphosis in order to summon it. So now that card you can actually summon it now, which is I think that's cool. That's cool. Like it's this guy. This card can be summoned by sending a Bubble Man and a Metamorphosis from your hand to the graveyard. That's funny. That's cool. Last Warrior loses to Ash Blossom. Oh, to set Ash Blossom. I actually don't know. I haven't read this card in like years. I actually don't know what it actually does. Let me find it. If this card is okay, neither player can summon monsters. Wait, it does? How does it lose to it? Unsure. But it's like I don't understand why people are hopping this card over. But no, well, yeah, but how do you out it? You draw the out. That's how you do it. Oh, it's neither? Oh, I see. Neither player can summon. I see. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's just so bad. Like, I don't understand like what we're talking about. This card is so. Again, it's an unsearchable one of. Like, how are you like? There's not a lot of ways to get to it consistently. But I think it's cool if you play as a one of in your in your Fairy Tail deck because it acts as an extender. That's really cool. Yeah, exactly. Like I just think it's really cool for doing that, which is why they unbanned it, not for these dumb FTKs. Anyway, let's see the comments. 300, good grief. Oh, I guess I lied. I did see some of these. Holy Metamorphosis is back. Is that the only one? That's the only one I liked. Interviewer, Konami, what is the reason behind this list? Money. Yeah, but like, why? Like, who cares? It's like you're acting like this has never happened before. This is they've been banning cards for sets since the dawn of the game. Like, who cares? Who fucking cares? Anyway. Finally, after 20 years, Neo Bubble Man. That's funny. Like that's a +2 right there. That gets a like. Please buy it. Like, who cares, man? Like, yeah, they want you to buy their new stuff. I don't know how that's weird. Snow coming back is great. Also, it's really cool because like all the Fairy Tail cards are made for Snow. Like it's such a cool deck. Very, very big fan of it. I can't wait to see you play it. You know what I mean? I can't wait to see you. Poggers, I can finally summon Neo Bubble Man. Yep. I was discussing this with my brother, and we named this ban list the Flip Draco Tail. Neither of us are playing it. Yeah. Again, the only one listen. If they did Rahu to 1, ban Secretarian, that's all. And Brain of Fusion to 1. That's all I wanted, bro. That's all I wanted. Nope, they had to kill it. Play Cool Tune. As one guy on Reddit puts it, Konami when Norvoy looks at your hand when you wrote it. That's a good one too. That's a good one. Don't forget RB Lambda Cannon. When a bad deck does it, it's whatever. But when a good deck does it, ooh, Because both of those decks are good. I don't think Dracotail is completely dead. But I'm not going to spend the brain power to... I mean... It is. I don't know how else really to tell you. Both their power spells are at 1. Yeah, it's dead. It's dead, bro. Sorry. Play Coolton. Oh, no. Metamorphosis is really scary. I've seen some combos on Master Duel with it, and the one with Mitsurugi is really absurd. So what, they summon Last Warrior? Like, who cares? I don't understand how that's good. You could probably play as a sub-engine? I don't know, man. Like, no offense. You have 1 Brain of Fusion, 1 Rahu, 1 Katsu. Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, why was Lucius at 2? That is so dumb. That is so dumb. Why? Like, it's like, that doesn't make any sense in my head. Like, why the flip are you limiting? Why are you semi-limiting that card? Like, Arthalia didn't matter, so who cares? But like, why the flip are we hitting? Like, it doesn't make any sense. I'll see replies. Unsearchable unless you overcommit with shenanigans like a format Alan Bershin. I know how unfun the card can become with nerds spitting warrior from another planet, Natura Exterio, Ojama of all things. But regardless, it still stinks. I agree. It could be search off thrust if you're dedicated to That is... Alright. Jake... I think I stopped reading, bro. I think I stopped reading. Like, honestly, you could probably just play a small package in Brandon Magistus. Yeah, you probably can, but it's just like, I don't know. You're playing so many one-ups at that point. I don't know. I think one-ups are just... Playing a bunch of one-ups is just so unfavorable. But Jake, this is the dumbest thing I've ever read. Like, do we not know what Thrust does? We don't know what Thrust does, apparently. Like, I guess you could... Because Last Word pops everything, right? On summon. So you could use it as a board breaker. Ooh. But honey, you need a level 8 monster. Like, it's like, what are we doing? Like, if you said, what's the card that searches for a spell? Left arm offering. If you said left arm offering, I could get behind it. But you just outed yourself. This guy has 3 likes, by the way. This guy has 3 likes. What are we doing? To be fair though, since it's only at 1 in TCG, it's not as consistent. It's at 3 of in Master Duel. Wow. I've seen Ojama Fusions being played. I mean, Ojama King is bad, but it's funny. I think Ojama King is more funny than good. That's a thing. Like, if you summon that against Elfino, what do? Oh, they pass. It's because you lock their middle zone. That's funny. Metamorphosis plus Eldritch goes crazy. Now, this is gonna sound crazy, right? You're playing Eldritch, like it's like everything I'm seeing is it's bad. Like, this is the best comment I've seen yet. Thanks to the FDK explosion. Oh yeah. Holy crap! First you guessed Masterpiece would be released. Now Metamorphosis, such a great insight. Is this sarcasm? I guess we're being sarcastic, right? Like, I feel like it's pretty obvious. Like, like, no offense, Jake. You're not like a bandless guru. Like, well, you are, but like you don't just suddenly say it and it happens. Like, it's obvious. Like, it's gonna get banned. Like, or unbanned. Like, right? The ban list is literally just buy Cooltoon. You will buy Blizzard Dominion. Hand knowledge. Meow Mew is still banned. Yeah. Like, why? It was this bad in the original. Like, what are we doing, man? Yeah, can we unban Meow Mew? Like, what are we doing? This second Cupsy was the problem. That's what I'm saying, man. There's gonna be someone running Neo Bubble Man. As a pure branded play, I actually want to see the comments on those. I want to see the people like, it doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, like you only need one. Like you only need one. People clown on Metamorphosis, but if Master Duel can show us, we need to fear cards like Natura Exterio. And then here is the crux of all of this. Yes, these cards are toxic. Now this is gonna sound crazy. They should just ban all the Naturia cards. Ban Naturia Beast. Ban Nature Exteria, because Magnet Warrior can still end on Beast. Nothing's stopping them from ending on that. Like, they should just ban these cards instead of, like, let Metamorphosis be played in cool decks like Fairy Tail. I think that's awesome you could do that. Or, I'm trying to think of another deck that can utilize it in a cool way. I probably can't think of any. Like, or, like, let me use it in Regenesis. Like, there could be some cool decks or cool, like, fusion decks, cool little gimmick decks that you can use with it. And no, you don't want it to exist because there's some floodgates that people can summon. That are bad, by the way. They're bad in Modern. If you're gonna be summoning this in Genesis, then go at. Oh, Genesis is a bad example. If you're gonna be making this at your X4 round 5 at a YCS, then great, go ahead. I don't really care, but it's not gonna matter in the grand scheme of things. Like, it doesn't make. Oh my god, like we're not using reasoning. It's just kind of like we're going backwards here. I can't believe that my meme tricks our gimmick puppet Tachyon deck is dead because they refuse to actually ban Habakiri. I mean, no offense. I'd rather Habakiri be legal than you're like gimmick puppets just FTKs, bro. Like, I'm sorry. They finally unbanned pre-mat. I also saw people where Fairy Tail just won a regional before Snowman ban. Hey man, that's all I want to see. You get a like. I've seen some people are worried that pre-mat's gonna be used for an FTK, and it's like, I could see that, but like, just ban the FTK cards, man. I don't think pre-mat's doing anything wrong. The biggest problem with pre-mat is it's not gonna be played. At least in Genesis, it might be played as like a cheap alternative, but like I don't see it being played in Modern. Like Adrastea, the searchable one that reborns any Doom Z. Like, that card's just better. This card is just better. Like, you're not... Like, if you're playing a sub-engine, then sure, play the pre-mat. But if you're just playing pure Doom Z, just use this. This can reborn any Doom Z. Like, you might as well just do that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's going to matter that much. I'm glad my boy Habakiri isn't banned. No reason to punish pure Mitsuri when Yummy and Herald variants are the ones that are taking advantage of their cards. I mean... They all got hit, so... Like, in the end, I don't mind Mitsurugi existing. I think it's a good place for people to, like, learn the game. Because, let's be honest, it's a pretty easy deck. Like, you summon Haba, you win. Like, sorry, you summon Mirakumo. Like, it's pretty straightforward. It's a pretty straightforward deck. So I don't mind it existing in that regard. I just don't like the gameplay loop of the deck. That's just me, though. I really don't like the gameplay loop of it. It doesn't mean it should be a deck that should be banned. Like, my bias isn't gonna... I don't think my bias should get the card banned, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't really care. Like, I don't mind Mitsurugi being good. I just don't like the deck. It is what it is.
Why was this Yu-Gi-Oh!
Alright. I think we've seen enough. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, if the best deck playing Metamorphosis is flipping Fairy Tail, then I think we're in a good... I think we're doing good. I don't think anybody's even playing it in Mitsurugi. Well, I guess people would play Mitsurugi, but I doubt that too. Like, it's a one of. Like, who cares? But you don't use the extra deck, so maybe it doesn't matter. But yeah, this is a pro deck I'm looking for. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know if I want to play hand traps because, like, we just lose afterwards. I go, they summon Rico, I activate Ash, New Chain, activate No Material. Oh yeah, No Material. Sorry, just looking at DMs. Okay. Alright, no one else is really in the chat, so this might be a good time to end the stream. Because it also is 1 o'clock. It is 1 o'clock. Yeah, I'll probably think about this more, but I just want to get this deck book before locals. I was thinking about doing variety, but Flip that. If I do, I don't know. I might start streaming like more times a week. But if I do that, I'm not playing Master Duel. Like I don't think I can play Master Duel, like that. So I'd rather just play like something else. Play an actual video game. Oh my God, Jake! Jake? There's this game that came out. I'll ask you about it later. But it looks like a really cool game. Like, I think the sale. I think it was on sale, but I think it's over now. So I might just wait until the summer sale. But like the game looks so cool. So I might check it out. But I probably should try Balatro before I like play that game because it's very similar to Balatro. And I should play Balatro. All right, ladies, I am gonna head out. I have to go record a video. I should look at record more tonight, but we'll see how the cookie crumbles. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good rest of your day, and if I stream again, I'll see you guys then. All right, bye bye.